Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Summary video. In this video, I'll walk you through all the important specs you need to know about the three devices of Xiaomi, the Mi 11 Pro, Mi 11i and the Mi 11 Lite. As mentioned in the live event, one of these devices, the Mi 11 Pro, is called the king of Android. While each of these smartphones has its own special features, which is quite hard for us to decide which one to go for. So before comparing the three gadgets together, let's take a look at what each device offers. Okay, now let's take a look at the first one, which is the Mi 11 Pro. So the Mi 11 Pro is run on the Snapdragon 888 and it is equipped with 5G technology, Wi-Fi 6 and also infrared port, which you can use to remote everything in your house. And especially this one is equipped with the USB Type-C 2.0. Moving on, next is the display of this gadget. The screen of this one is the AMOLED display, the E4 technology, which is the latest technology in 2021. And it has 1 billion colors and it has 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR 10+, and especially the screen of this device is run on Dolby Vision and it has 1500 nits peak. So it's very bright even you are using it under direct sunlight. The screen of this device is 6.81 inches and it is 91.4% screen to body ratio. The pixels of this device is 1440 by 3200 and the screen is 515 ppi density, which is very bright, which is very sharp, and even you use it under direct sunlight, you don't have to worry about not seeing the screen clearly or whatsoever. It's gonna be awesome and this is going to change your experience completely. Last but not least, the screen of this one is made from Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. This device comes with IP68, which is the dust and water resistant, which the device can last in the water up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. There was a video shown during the live event that this device can stay under the water up to 42 meters. And it's still alive. This is amazing. Now let's take a look at the camera. So let's talk about the front facing camera first. So the camera of this device is equipped with the 20 megapixels with 27 millimeters. And it has the capability to record the video up to 1080p at 30 frames or 60 frames per second, or 127p at 120 frames per second. For the cameras at the back, there are three different cameras. The first one is 50 megapixels with f2.0 with 24 millimeters, and another one is 8 megapixels with 120 millimeters, which is the periscope telephoto, and another one is the 13 megapixels with f2.4 with 16 millimeter, which is the ultra wide. And all the cameras has the capability to film up to 8K at 24 frames per second and 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 30 frames or 60 frames per second, and especially the slow motion itself has the capability to capture the video up to 1920 frames per second, which is crazy. Now let's take a look at some photo sample shot on the Mi 11 Pro. And this device is equipped with 50 digital zoom, which is amazing. As you can see, the picture on the left is the normal photo, and then when you zoom in, you can see the yellow spot over there. You can see exactly what is that, as you can see. This is mind-blowing, as you can see. As mentioned, this device can capture the slow motion up to 1920 frames per second, which is phenomenal. As you can see, this is the video sample using the slow motion on this device. It's incredibly slow with this kind of frame rate. This device is equipped with 5000 mAh battery, and it is supported the fast charging with 67 watt, which you can spend about 30 minutes to charge up to 100%. And it also supports the fast wireless charging, the 67 watt. And you just spend 39 minutes just to get 100% fully charged on this device. There are only 3 available colors you can choose from this device: the purple, black, and green. The price of the base model is $764 with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. There's no SD card slot available on this device, so you have to choose the storage carefully, which one is suitable for you. Moving on, next is the Mi 11i. So what's the difference? If you look at the back of this device, it's quite similar to the Mi 11 Pro. But now let's take a look at what's special about this device. So this device is run on the Snapdragon 888, which is exactly the same as the Mi 11 Pro, and it's also running on the 5G technology with Wi-Fi 6, and infrared port is also supported, and the USB Type-C 2.0, which is exactly the same as the Mi 11 Pro. The display is gonna be a bit different from this gadget. As you can see from the first glance of the screen, the first display, you can see that the camera is in the center, not on the left corner of the screen itself. So this one is different from the Mi 11 Pro. The screen of this device is the AMOLED with 120 Hz. It has the HDR10 Plus, and the brightness of this one is 1300 nits. The screen of this one is a bit smaller than the 11 Pro. The screen of this device is only 6.67 inches with 85.9% screen to body ratio, and the pixels of this device is also smaller, only supported the 1080 by 2400 with 395 ppi density. And the screen of this device is made from Corning Gorilla Glass 5. This device comes with IP53, which is not water or dust resistant. It's just the dust or flash protection, so it's okay, just a bit of water. Next is the camera. So now let's take a look at the front facing camera and the rear cameras of this device. The front facing camera, it has the 20 megapixels with f2.5, and camera itself has a capability to capture the video up to 1080p at 30 frame or 60 frame per second, or 720p at 120 frame per second. The cameras at the back, there are 3 different cameras. The first one is 108 megapixel with f1.8 26mm. Another one is 8 megapixel with f2.2. This is the ultra wide, and the 5 megapixel with f2.4 with 50mm, and this is for macro purposes. And the camera can record the video up to 8K at 30 frames per second, 4K at either 30 or 60 frames per second, 1080p at 30, 60, 120, 2 to 40, or 960 frames per second. So it's your choice which one you want. These are the photos shot on Mi 11i. And all of these videos are shot on the telephoto camera. What is so special about this camera is the new feature added onto this device, which is called time freeze. Let's take a look at this video sample. As you can see, there's a subject over here, so the lady standing next to the aquarium, and then the time freeze means that she is moving. As you can see, the subject is still moving, but the background is frozen. This device comes with 4520 mAh battery, and it supports the fast charging with 33 watt. And you can spend 15 minutes, and it is spent about 52 minutes just to get fully charged battery. This device comes in 3 different colors as well: the cosmic black, frosty white, celestial silver. So if you love to get the white color, probably you have to choose the the Mi 11i, because the Mi 11 Pro does not include white color. Regarding the price of this device, you can find it with the base model, which is 8GB of RAM with 128GB of storage, and the price is $773 US. Moving on, next is the Mi 11 Lite. What makes this Mi 11 Lite different from other two smartphones? The Mi 11 is run on the Snapdragon 780. It comes with 5G technology, Wi-Fi 6, and supported infrared port as well, and the USB Type-C 2.0. Regarding the front of the device, you can see that the camera is on the left corner, which is exactly the same the Mi 11 Pro. And the screen of this one is the AMOLED screen. It also has 1 billion colors. However, it is supported 90 Hz refresh rate with only 800 nits in brightness. This device has the smallest screen among the other two. It is only 6.55 inches. And it is 85.3% screen to body ratio. The pixels of the screen is 1080 by 2400, which is exactly the same as the Mi 11i. But the PPI density is a bit higher, which is 402, and the screen is made from Corning Gorilla Glass 6. The front-facing camera is 16 megapixels with f2.5, and this camera can capture the video up to 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second, or 720p at 120 frames per second. Regarding the cameras at the back, there are 3 different cameras as well. The first one is 64 megapixels with f1.8 with 26mm, and the second one is 8 megapixels with f2.2, the ultra wide angle, and the last one is 5 megapixels with f2.4 with 50mm, which is the macro lens. And this camera can capture up to 4K at 30 frames per second, or 1080p at 30, 60 or 120 frames per second. What is so special about this device is the camera is equipped with the AI Skyscaping 3.0, which is great to capture the photo no matter what the weather is, because the camera is very smart and give you whatever the skies you want. There are special features added onto this camera as well. The Pro time lapse with white balance, focus, shutter speed, ISO, exposure values, which you can increase or decrease the brightness of your footage, and one-click AI cinema shoot like a pro. And there's some cinematic video filters as well that you can use with your recorded videos. This device is equipped with 4250 mAh, and it's also supported the fast charging with 33 watt. And it does not mention how many minutes do you need in order to get 100% fully charged battery. There are a lot of colors to choose from this device. The truffle black, bubblegum blue, peach pink, frosty white, citrus yellow, mint green. And the price of this device starts from the base model, which is $440. With 6GB of RAM with 128GB of storage. Okay guys, so now it's time to put the 3 devices together and the important information about each of the device, so that it helps you to decide which one is more suitable for you or for your daily use. Okay guys, so it comes to your preferences. Which one is the one you're looking for? As you can see, Mi 11 Pro with the slow motion 1920 FPS with the battery 5000 mAh, but it's still less expensive than the Mi 11i, which one of the cameras is equipped with the 108 megapixels, but the battery is only 4520. Regarding the Mi 11 Lite, as you can see, it's more affordable. It's the cheapest one among the other two, so probably if you're on budget, this one is the best one to go for. Okay, so now it comes to an end of this quick review of the 3 devices. So let me know what you think in the comment down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like the video if you like this video.